Welcome to today's video, and as you can see, we've time warped and we are at JZX Japan here in Kuriyama, which is about a 30-minute drive now from Ebisu Circuit. So we're up north, but as you can see here, the Chaser is on the lift. The guys have been working busy today getting the knuckle replaced. They welded up a second one as a spare too for me, so we'll have that just in case anything breaks in the future. The best thing about their angle kit is actually both knuckles are identical, so like if you break the right one, you can have one spare knuckle that'll work on either left or right, which is why like you'll see my Ackerman's very, very close to zero with this setup. But yeah, anyways, that's where we're at. Looks like they've already got the knuckle on here. I got here a little bit late today because I was stuck in Tokyo peak hour traffic. But as you can see, new knuckle on there. Told them not to really bother about painting them the green and purple and stuff, just because I'm gonna probably end up breaking this again soon, so no point. Yeah, nice CL9 engine mounts looking good in there. Everything looks good. We don't have a leaky front main anymore. They fixed that for me last time, and there's no leaks anywhere. And we get a really good look now at the reinforcement that we got the guys to do to that front member, so that we don't have that rack breaking off ever again. So that's a plus there. We did really well. And yeah, I mean, I'm hyped. This thing's gonna be awesome. Hopefully we don't break it anytime soon again. I think we all know though that's probably highly unlikely. I think Steve's in here eating lunch. Hey bro, I'm sorry I keep breaking the car. It's okay.
Every time?
Every time? It's all right. You need a job, so I gotta break more stuff, right?
I have lots.
Poor Steve. So while the guys are busy working away on the Chaser, I actually have some stuff in the Z that I want to install on the Chaser. These two things here. One of them being this PowerTune digital dash. That way we can see all the data from the Link ECU live on my dashboard, and we can get some better speed readings too. There's something wrong with my cluster in the Chaser, so we're going to be installing this. These guys are awesome. They're a really affordable digital dash, and they have a bunch of functionality, work with pretty much every aftermarket ECU out there. Also work with a bunch of stock ECUs off the CAN bus network and stuff that's in those things. And then I also got myself a little fan. Woo! Parts flying everywhere. Because I want to mount this on the oil cooler. One thing with the 1J is, especially when the drift cars, so this is going to go in there between the intercooler, and it's just going to push air into that oil cooler. The one thing on the 1Js is they do get pretty high oil temps, especially when you're drifting them in your high RPMs a lot. And we got the 4.1 in here. I run fairly high air pressure in the rear, so I'm always hitting limiter pretty often. So oil temps creep up a fair bit, especially if I'm driving school course with the boys. So I want to make sure that we can get a little bit more seat time, a few more extra laps by just having an extra fan on the oil cooler there to pull some more air through. So I'll set all that up today, and then I want to do some stuff on the Z. We got some new wheels that arrived over there, which I'm pretty excited to show you guys. But yeah, let's get into it. Chaser is back on the ground, and I finished putting the intercooler and everything in there. Fan is mounted, and there is about half a centimeter space between the fan and the intercooler. So if ever I like have a little bit of a front end tap or anything, I need to just check that that's not touching. I did put a little foam pad on the end of the fan though, so just in case it does rub, it's not going to do too much damage. I'm just sorting out the wiring at the moment. We got a fused relay here that I'm going to be using for it, and we're going to be just taking positive straight off the terminal right here that goes on there, and I'll hide everything in here. The only thing though is I want to trigger it through the Link ECU, and I'm pretty sure that I can either use an auxiliary output that goes to the electronic throttle body that I just don't have plugged in or use whatsoever, is the traction control one. I think there's an auxiliary from that wiring harness that I can steal and use. The plug is just kind of hiding down here. so I can steal something from there to trigger the relay from the link ECU when the car is at temperature or a little above temperature, so that this thing isn't just turning on all the time, like running. And you know, we want this thing to get at the temp first, because engine oil that's too cold on a car that you're thrashing is actually a recipe for disaster. So we obviously want to try and keep the 1J to survive as long as possible, so that we don't have to replace it anytime soon with my spare one. So I'm currently figuring out auxiliary outputs and stuff to trigger the new fan. And it looks like your boy Steve here, he's fixing my rear end. Look at that. He's got the hydraulic thingamy-bob out. Nice, dude. Look at you. Oh, that looks in line now. Maybe just go a little bit further because it's going to come back, right? Yeah. Dude, that thing's handy. I should probably stand away from it just in case it like shoots out. Whoa, it's like flexing everything. Missile's best friend, this machine, right?
Yes.
Hydraulic. What is this called? Like a hydraulic ram, I guess?
I don't know.
You don't know? It just fixes stuff. It just pushes stuff out. I don't know what the official name is for this. 10 ton though. Wow. Okay.
Japanese.
Japanese. Is it expensive?
No?
No, it's cheap, right? Like $200, maybe Nima?
Yeah, Nima.
Yeah, about $200. Not bad. All right, well, there you go. I guess you could use this for a jack too, if you need to.
I think I use too much for you.
Too much? Okay. Well, just get used to using this on my car, because it's just going to keep happening, bro. Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's perfect.
Back.
Not bad. The only my over fender needs another rivet there now. I need another pot rivet. Oh man, I messed this thing up good.
Up.
And then you just got to come in there and pull her out.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so happy. Get some lights back in this girl. She's gonna look good. And then I'll crash it again tomorrow so you can fix it the day after.
No, don't drive before my 3.
Doesn't want to let me drive. All right, I need to get back onto ECU stuff. I just finished with all of the wiring. The relay's just sitting in the fuse box in there. And if everything goes according to plan, when I go here on engine fan 3 and I tell this to testing turn on, there it is. Oil cooler fan is turned on. Now I have this rigged to turn on once the engine is at full running temperature, so around like the 85 degree mark. And what it'll do is, as if it drops 6 degrees below that, it'll automatically shut off. If it creeps back up to that, it'll shut on. So super basic fan control. The Link plug-in ECUs give you up to 3 fan controls. And obviously, if you want, you can have 2 thermos on your radiator, control those 2 separately, plus another fan on like your oil cooler, or another fan for your air conditioner or something like that. So super, super cool. With that done, just need to make sure I save this in the ECU and we should be good. And Steve over here making moves. Damn, look at that. Almost new again. That's actually like, wow. You did pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
You can get that thing back together in no time. Yeah.
Need more.
Yeah, it needs to come more that way. Hey, that's all good. I believe in you, Steve. How much more do you want me to hit it next time? Is there an easier way?
Tomorrow?
Maybe drive tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
So the funny thing is you can't come to Matsuri. None of the Sidex guys can come because Formula Drift.
Japanese?
Yeah. The guys who do tire changing, yeah. But then, like, you guys are competing at Formula Drift with that, so you can't even be there because Formula Drift is on the same weekend.
Same day.
Super sucks. And so obviously they're busy prepping that and getting that sorted out at the same time as every other customer hitting them up going, hey, our cars need to be ready for Matsuri. So a little hectic right now, hey. Busy? Not really? No?
I think busy.
You think busy?
Minami.
Oh, yeah. Matsuri's going to be real busy this year, yeah. Because last time we can drive it, Matsuri, Minami. Yeah. So you're going to miss out, bro. And you got your car done too. He just finished like getting the front end ready on this. No chance to drive. The gold 180. He literally like just rattle canned this gold. He just finished like doing a tube front on this because it was crashed really bad. Zannen. Too bad. That sucks. You want me to whisper a curse word to this? It might blow up if I say it. Adam LZ. You got 2 more chances. If we say that 3 times, it'll probably blow up. I'm joking. I love you, Adam. But you've just had some bad luck. Anyways, we're going to keep working on this thing. I'm going to work on that digital dash now. But we got the fan control all sorted out, which is good and fun. I also changed the RPM limiter because this was only set to 7,200. So I brought that up to 7,800. So should have a little bit more power in the top end now. A little bit more power band, which is nice. Yeah, we'll get this sorted. So it's been a little bit of time, but everything is done wiring-wise. And I got the dash all done as well. This thing looks legit. I still got to customize it a little bit. Damn, you can already hear. Oh, that's not the oil cooler fan. That's the fans on the radiator. This thing I've already tested, only turns on when the temperature gets up. But I want to show you guys this dash. If you guys don't know, this is made by PowerTune. They make a bunch of really cool dashes that work with all platforms. Right now it's pink, but I'm going to change everything and make it yellow. Just because like that's cooler in my opinion. I can do that now actually. You can just go color here. Title bar color. I want that like same color as my wheels, you know, the whole like theme of the car, green, yellow. There we go. And I'll do the same here on a green, yellow kind of color. Actually, let's go with just a little bit of a darker one. There we go. How cool is that? It might be hard to see on the camera because it's super bright and the lighting in here, but I've got that green kind of color on here now. And you can kind of tell there. Matches the wheels, nice and fluoro. So we'll save that and just click save. And it should be good now for the reboot. Biggest thing is when you make any changes, you need to remember to make sure you hit the save button. But otherwise, that's it. And I'm gonna adjust and change this, maybe put a little cool like Chaser graphic in there. If you guys remember the merch we did with the Chaser, 100 Reasons to Drive, I might like do some kind of cool startup with that. But PowerTune Digital Dash, these things are awesome. I'm gonna put a link to them down in the description if any of you guys wanna grab one. Because yeah, they have a dash for like any ECU, works with Power FC, even some stock cars and stock ECUs. They're super, super good. But yeah, all in all, everything's all done, turned out great. I think you would have seen me in the time lapse with the sliding hammer a little bit, just from some damage from a guy that spun out in front of me on school course at last Matsuri. So I just kind of pulled out a little bit of that damage from when the headlight got pushed in. And then Steve, bro, look at what you did. You fixed the rear end. Does the trunk close? What? It's like stock again. Hang on. Does it fly up? Yo, it does too. Dude, you got some magic, man. You got some new tail lamps and everything. I'm hyped. Oh, did you seal this too? He sealed it all up. Why'd you didn't have to do that.
I'll see you, bitch. You don't like smoking car.
Okay, so I made them seal everything up because I hot lapped this so much that the whole car would smell like just filled with smoke. And I'm not like talking a little bit of smoke, so much smoke that I had to get out of the car because I was choking to death. So that's why I want to be able to drive this thing non-stop and not have to worry about smoke. But anyways, it is a bit of an issue if you don't do it. But yeah, dude, she's looking good. Got a little battle scar there. How much do you want to bet that I'll take out that corner again tomorrow?
Not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, bro? Oh, Matsuri. Buy Matsuri. Okay. All right. What do you want to see? Do you want to see it like crushed all the way into here? Or
No point.
No.
Fast car?
Yeah,
no,
fast car. As long as no one pulls out in front of me on track, right?
There's no chance.
Oh man, all right, I'm really excited to drive this thing tomorrow. I'm hyped. We got the digital dash, we got a nice little fan on the oil cooler, so we're gonna see some cooler temps. While I was testing with it, I set it to come on a little bit lower in the ECU just to test it. And the moment the fan comes on, within the first 5 seconds, it drops by 5 to 10 degrees. So super, super cool. Faster, bro, Steve fixed the back of my car. It looks brand new again. I think it looks better than what was before. for now. He knows it's not gonna last long. But yeah, everything's looking good. The last thing I gotta show you guys are these wheels over here. And I still don't know if I want to put them on the Z or have them for the Chaser. So you guys can tell me in the comment section, help me out, because the tires didn't arrive today, so I can't mount these no matter what. But I got 6 of these, and I don't know. I kind of want to put them on the Chaser, but you guys tell me, like, what do you think? Chaser? 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 Or Z? Oh man, this is killing me. Bro, what do you reckon? Put these on the Chaser? Put these on the Chaser or the Z? The Z? Yeah, it can last longer. It can last longer? Yeah, but I just don't like how the front ones on the Chaser are faded. It's different, sir. Yeah, a little different. These are a heavier wheel than the ones that are on the Chaser right now. Oh, I don't know, man. It looks super cool on the Z. I just don't know, because I could put the what's it called? The Koenig wheels I have. I could put a set of Koenigs on this, and I think that would look super cool and aggressive with the Hyper Silver that we have. But this I kind of like. I don't know, it depends where I go with the direction of the build with bash bars and things like that, but oh, I'm really torn. I'm gonna need your help in chat, guys, but we definitely need to put at least one set of these. Well, what we could do is put these on the Chaser, and we can just get another set for the Z or something like that, but I really wanna get some full color ones on the front again, because these are faded so much, which is unfortunately the thing with fluoro wheels. Which is kind of why I wouldn't mind just putting those on the Chaser and doing something else for the Z, because the Z spends most of its time parked outside, so they will fade really fast. Oh, I'm torn. Bro, you know what you need to do? I don't know whose car this is, but we should put these wheels on it. Which one? This one. All the same color.
That's too green, bro.
It's too lime green? Oh my gosh. Even the brake calipers are painted that color. No, dude, that's too much. That's too much, yeah.
Very Japanese style.
That is very Japanese. Anyways, guys, tell me in the comment section, what do you think I should put these on? I think they're just going to end up on the Chaser, but yeah, we'll figure it out. So the Chaser's all fixed up. That only means one thing, time to do some dumb stuff. Well, the Chaser's back, guys. Get excited for the content coming tomorrow, because we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna redeem ourselves, test out the car, make sure she's all good for Mitsuri. Man, it feels good to have her back. And with some more upgrades, so I'm hyped about that. This thing looks so fire now. Got that thing dialed a little bit more. It sucks that you can't really see the color too well with the way that the camera is and stuff, but it's that nice green fluoro color, same as the wheels. I'm hyped. I'm gonna move the Chaser, and then I'm gonna do a little skidsy in the Z too. Foster wants to see how loud the Z is now when it's doing a burnout. I think that's a good call. Don't ever say that to an Australian, mate. Nah, it's fine. I got freshies at MBC I can put on.
Can tag you?
I like painted your thing. It looks like a skid pad now.
Can tag you? No problem.
Yeah, of course, no problem. Yo, the Z is just waiting. She's waiting, man. Look at all the smoke coming out of the top of the hatch. The Z is a weapon, man. Let's go. Once you disconnect the brake pedal on these, it's good. Well, I think we've definitely had our fun today. That's for sure. I don't know how much tires left on the... That looks ridiculous there. The camera doesn't do it justice, but yeah, we definitely had our fair share of fun. The best thing about Fusto's shop being out here in the middle of nowhere is literally we can do that. And sometimes when his yard isn't so busy, we can kind of like set up a little line here and we can have a little bit of fun, but it's pretty packed with customers' cars, so we don't want to try and drift. There's no out zone or anything like that. If you mess up here, there's really not that much room for anything, but you know what I'm saying. But all of that aside, obviously, Chaser's back. She's got some upgrades. Spent a nice day wrenching on it, hanging out with Steve and apologizing for all the times that I've broken her that he needs to fix. But yeah, she's looking better than ever, I think. Dude, every time I come here, I love that graffiti wall. It looks so sick. But yeah, planning to test this thing out tomorrow. I want to spend a bit of time getting some really cool shots for you guys, just so you can all enjoy like the whole like, you know, drifting experience with the thing. Make sure you're getting a lot of audio from the turbo and some cool like different angles and stuff, and just experiment for Matsuri. But that's where I'm going to end today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Smash that like button, write me a comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one, where we'll be slaying in the Chaser. Hopefully not breaking anything. Touch on wood. Peace out, guys. Jamat.